We are back with Thorfinn and Haley, the property power couple,
Yeah.
bringing comfort and confidence to your real estate experience.
Yes, we do.
That's all we do.
Yes.
All of it.
All of it,
all
the time. Property power couple.
There is a couple.
There's a couple of us. So we're going to talk about working with your spouse.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try not to roll my eyes.
Well, when you said that to me earlier, all I could think was, what would I possibly say that would make you roll your eyes at me? Especially on camera. I can see you trying not to do it right now.
No. But I mean, it's real, right? We jumped into this. We got married. I'm in real estate full time. You were in therapy, counseling, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, well, you want to start a family, all those kind of things. Let's just get your real estate license.
Yeah. I
have enough business. It's coming in. I want to keep growing. I want to do more. Just get your real estate license.
When you first said that to me, I thought you were crazy.
Yeah.
I really did.
I think I might still be.
Oh, wow. Time will tell. No, but really, when you said that, I thought, oh my Lord, what are we? Is that for real?
Yeah.
How are we gonna do
I was
that?
serious.
Well, I know
I
you
won,
and you did win, and it's been an incredible ride ever since.
Yeah.
But I do think that people, at least I hope that what they see in day-to-day operation with us is all the good things.
Yes, all the good things. Our office mates might hear a couple of things every once in a while.
I imagine they've heard a few.
But we have sound machines for that now.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it is real, and it is one of the coolest things. And sometimes we have to have very serious, real conversations about we chose this.
Mm-hmm.
And so that, even though today is hard because 3 deals fell through and we have to keep the brokerage running and we have to keep our house running and we have a daughter and then us and all of the things. And we chose this because the next day we got 4 things under contract.
Yep.
And it all came right back in because
Yep.
we don't stop working. Everything's covered. We're going to be able to take care of this. And we were able to be at Kinley's soccer game, at her soccer practice.
Yeah.
We were able to do all these things that we wanted to do. So yeah, we have to remind ourselves sometimes that we get to help design our life.
Right.
And that was the point of it. But it's hard.
Well, I think the thing you said that made me go, yes, that's what it is that there are days where you wake up looking at the commissions, going, well, we're good. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
You go to bed that night and it could be a totally different story.
Yeah.
And the way that we've been able to keep things going is just this nice even keel. And there's a few blips certainly, but the average situation across the board is pretty stable. And so I think that's been huge for us.
Mm-hmm.
If it weren't for that, I do think it would be a much more rockier situation.
Yeah, and I mean, I think earlier you told me that it was fun 85% of the time. 85% of the time it's super fun working with your spouse. The other 15% of the time it just super sucks. Maybe because we know each other really well.
That's also possible.
Maybe because you're trying to have these professional conversations and I'm like, I know you didn't do it. Or vice versa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just tell me, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel fine.
Well,
because
it's also a special skill set though, because if you can't compartmentalize the work relationship, really and truly, we have 3 different relationships in one between work, parents, and marriage.
Yeah.
And managing all of the various puzzle pieces and facets of each of them. And it would be funny to see a camera on us all the time when we're having the deep conversations about where is our personal real estate transactions, where's the brokerage, where's property management. Okay, how's Kinley doing?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Yeah. Are we present? Are we here? Are we here?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so, I mean, 85% of the time it's all fine. And then the others, we have to have those conversations. And people ask us a lot, like, do you ever turn it off? Do you ever, when you get home, does it just flip off? Well, we try.
Yeah.
We try really hard.
That skill set I was talking about. It's difficult to master.
Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and, we're married. So obviously we sleep together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my goodness, did we send that thing? Did this happen? This file, blah, blah, blah. Because we've all woken up in the middle of the night with that, did I get that thing done?
Right.
Well, then I catch myself saying, hey, did we do this? And now our whole next day is all jacked up because I couldn't turn my brain off. So I had to ask you something. And if I'm waking up like that, it probably didn't happen.
Probably.
Right.
Probably a dream you had.
And, or real life, I don't know. But then the whole next day was started off wonky because from the second we wake up, real estate is everything for us. And so we're always working. We don't have a 9 to 5. We don't have the weekends off. We don't have any of that stuff. And we chose it.
Yeah.
And like you said, it is a great choice. And we really, really love it. But then sometimes our morning starts, we haven't even been able to brush our teeth yet.
Yeah.
And we already know all the problems for the day. And then we have to come to work with your spouse, have to come talk to you about, last night we thought that the laundry wasn't done, or that the dishes weren't done, or we forgot about Kinley's school project thing, like just whoop, totally forgot about that. Earth Day.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Earth.
Yep, forgot about that one altogether. And so our morning is already off. And then we get to work.
Makes me tired just hearing you talk about it.
It's exhausting.
I need a nap.
It's exhausting. But now we're in the office. In our new beautiful office that we had 0 fights over rearranging and setting up at all. And now it's ready to go. We get in here, you try to take that hat off and put on the real estate one, and it's gonna cross over.
Yeah.
I mean, it just does.
Well, and you can't have a fight in the car and then walk into the office and go, hey, happy Monday, how you doing? Yeah.
Everything's fine. So, it's your life, but then in the last house, we couldn't do it together.
Yeah.
People say that all the time, I couldn't work with him,
Yeah.
So the biggest thing is that we are able to be like, okay, you know what? We got to move past this. This is why I'm mad. This is why you're mad. We're going to come to a solution, and we're going to freaking move past this because we have $60,000 on the line with these contracts right now.
Yeah.
This is so much bigger than that. Once everything closes, the problem we had yesterday is gone anyways.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it comes down to what is most important. What are we really here for? What are we doing? And being proud of the work product that we put together and put out, how we take care of our clients, and ultimately how we take care of each other.
Yeah.
And it sounds kind of cheesy, and I'm just trying to suck it up, but it's true. If you genuinely care about what you do and how you do it, and ultimately who you're doing it with, then it's that much easier.
Well, and we tried it apart. We did.
Yeah.
We did all this. You went away to away around the corner. Literally.
Still within the square.
Still within the square of our perfect circle of our life right now, but. You went for a whole year, and then I was doing all of this stuff. Now we also have this problem with making massive life changes quite regularly.
Yeah. Oh, hey, life is kind of calm.
Yeah, let's change. Let's open brokerage. Let's change brokerages. Let's do this. Let's do that.
When I left, though, I just remember how excited we were. Right?
Oh, this is going to solve a problem.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
And it did not take but a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And we both went,
what have we done?
See, this wasn't a good
idea.
idea.
We went from both solely commission, obviously in real estate, to Colton's going to have a real job, and he's going to get a salary, and some insurance and benefits and all of this stuff. We ended up not even using the insurance because it was cheaper to do it through our self-employed stuff, which was crazy. But so that's a whole other topic. But we solved these things that would make our life so much easier. Steady income. The house is always covered. The real estate's just for fun now. It's just going to be the business side of things. All of that. But that's not us. We had these massive goals. We wanted to own a brokerage. We wanted a property management company. All of this stuff. And so we're just sitting there, and it served its role very well for the time that it did. We would not be able to be here and doing some of the things that we were able to do without that. So we made some great relationships. All of that kind of stuff.
When you think about it too, the way that we ended up here, a lot of it, you look at decisions that we've made, both personally, financially, professionally, that and at face value you get into them and you go, oh man, that may not have been the best thing to do. And then you get further down the road and you realize that mistake or that thing, that choice led us to the realization that this is actually where we need to be.
Oh yeah.
It provided a depth of clarity that we did not have before.
Yeah.
And I think that has been the coolest part, even walking back into this. We've got more on us, we've got more going on than we ever have. And being able to lean on each other and go, yeah, okay, this didn't get done, and I might be upset about this or that. But we're in it together. We are better together.
We are.
And it's just a beautiful thing.
Well, I think that's actually what we said that night. Like, the better together has been a thing, and it's, I love it. I think it kind of explains itself.
Yeah.
But we're sitting there, and you're asking me about goals, and you're asking me about well, why don't we have more stuff closing? And I'm like, well, because I'm doing it by myself.
Yeah.
And we're like, whoa, that was never the,
that wasn't the goal.
that wasn't the plan.
Yeah.
The plan wasn't for me to be doing all the stuff and you to be out having a real job, you know, that was never the plan. And we sat down and we're like, wait, we created Better Together because we were going to do this. And that point we were like, all right, you're coming back. We're not.
Time to change it up.
Yep, and it served its purpose well. But I mean,
great.
I think that it's been a really interesting journey. But ultimately, even though it's hard working with it's hard working with any kind of family member. You know, it's not easy.
Yeah.
But we didn't sign up for easy. But I mean, I think, you know, it's been cool.
Yeah.
You went away, came back, Better Together, doing all the things.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
Working the spouse is not for the faint of heart, but for us, ultimately, all jokes aside, the good outweighs the bad.
Absolutely.
And we've been blessed for 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Maybe.
If you get an opportunity, you should try it out.
You
if
should.
you have a spouse as wonderful as Taylor.
It's because he's calm and a counselor.
Well, hey, therapy does not go to waste.
No, we use it
We
every day.
are the Property Power Couple. Thank y'all so much for coming in. And check us out on all of our social media
Follow
platforms.
us, all that stuff. We'll see ya.
PPOGPM.com.